Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the CEVO Round 3 lower brackets. We got farming all day, every day, going up against My Intent in a best of 3. We're joining them in Game 2. I'm Joey, and with me is Callie.
Yes, I am, and I promise not let go of my button this time. I let go of it in the last cast we did, so I felt pretty bad since you had to write all the bands down and speak about them as well. So I guess I'll get started on analyzing this stuff. Yeah. Keep her light, right away by My Intent. So don't want to go against that awesome turtling power and mana juice power that you can give to anyone really, especially the mid hero. Would benefit from that. Magnus follow-up ban here by Faded. Not really a first ban that we see a lot of anymore, but I guess these teams really have an idea of who they want to first and second pick. So we're seeing Darkseer being banned up by My Intent, and then Nyx was the last one from Fade, not wanting to give that one away. It was either that or the Bat for the first pick from My Intent, and they choose to give the Bat away. So the Bat being selected by Incarnate on My Intent, and then right away Faded taking Shadow Demon and Lifestealer.
Very potent combination there.
Combination right now. Yeah. We always love to see Corey playing that Lifestealer. He said #1 Lifestealer NA or something.
Yeah, he's the carry I chose from CEVO to put on my my dream squad, even though I think only Icon and I have made dream teams.
Yeah, you guys should check it out though. I was thinking about doing that right after this game, so that's probably where I'll be. But My Intent, able to choose. I know they like to run the Lone Druid, so maybe that'll be one of their second and third picks. Just very good at those heroes. But I'm also excited to see Orbit playing another mid hero, unless that's not the Bat Rider.
Yeah, that is if he is on the Bat here.
Yeah.
What do you think Faded's going to pick up third? They're not going to reveal their tri-lane with this third pick, which, I mean, everyone kind of knows what it's going to be anyway, so maybe they do just to ensure that they get that Lina. But some stronger mids will be banned out, like Quap probably won't make it through, so maybe they'll just get Quap here. Quap does okay against Bat, I suppose, but it looks like My Intent going to get Io, and picking up Rubik as well.
Yeah, Quap also does pretty good against that Wisp, or sorry, Io gank that you see a lot of. So yeah, Queen of Pain, like you said, able to, if you can see the Io and say the CK coming in, then usually you can blink into the trees or something like that, if they're not quick enough. So yeah, strong pick there, I feel. And they're taking out Puck as well, so mid heroes that are pretty good against Quap. That's if the Bat Rider's not going mid, what we keep saying. But yeah, that's pretty smart because they didn't know that they have some bans right now to give, so they're going to take out CK. Another good combination with the Wisp, or the IO. Can I just call him Wisp?
You can say whatever. The first game I saw him since the change, I was like, I'm never going to call him IO. Then in the heart of battle, I found myself saying IO, and I was like, why am I doing this? But I don't know.
In the heart of battle? Best description ever. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see whatever the heart of battle tells me to call him, and then I'll just roll with that. But yeah, the bands from My Intent, taking out the Undying. Yeah, but Undying, we've seen My Intent play crazy Undyings, so maybe they know how strong it can be. They want to take it out, and they also take out two pretty much the most common heroes to combine with that Shadow Demon, the Leshrac and the Lina. Combinate.
Just roll with it. I like it. It's a good word.
I shouldn't have gone back on my. Should have just been confident and rolled with it. But
so
yeah.
with this Wisp, you can put
expect
the sorry for the delay. I'm just gonna keep talking. The Tiny with the Wisp, but I've also seen Gyrocopter pair up with Wisp and be pretty strong as well. And yeah, I don't know. It's really the Tiny is the only one who's completely left, or even Juggernaut, I suppose. And Sven, yeah, there's the other one I couldn't think of.
Yeah, I definitely expect a Tiny though, because usually you need something to set up the initial stun to set up the tether.
Or the Ursa.
It's me, Ursa! Wow, okay. I've never seen an Ursa in like a professional game, except for back in Dota 1. I don't know if that counts. But yeah, it doesn't really set up. I guess you're a lot faster with the IO anyway, the tether. So, if you get some phase boots, you should usually run up for a stomp if it's a hero that can't get away. But yeah, the Ursa is a pretty good hero, I feel, against a lifestealer who likes to just stand and fight you head on.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough actually for lifestealer to just go one-on-one with Ursa for a long while. I'm not sure if Fury Swipes is an orb, so it should go straight through the Rage, right? The Fury Swipe should stack, and you'll get the lifesteal as well. Well, obviously you have a Vlad's, you can lifesteal through anything. And the Empower, we might see this Wisp here, maybe going to be played by Jamie D or Lopert. He could get that Empower really early, and even when you don't have Overpower up on Ursa, you still attack so fast.
Yeah, let's see if let's see how they run with it, because are we going to be seeing like a traditional Ursa farm up the Vlads and then go for a Roche like right away, or are we going to see like, if you can farm, might as well just farm up. It probably will be a Vlads anyway, but I don't know if they'll try to rush a Roche or anything like that, because it's just so expected on an Ursa. Same kind of thing with a Lycan. It's just, it's coming, so you're just so prepared against it. And the Queen of Pain, one of the best heroes for doing that, since she's going to be near mid anyway.
Yeah, well, here's something you can do. I do think Ursa's going to build a Vlad, so touch on that. But you're both 6, Io and Ursa. You go get a gank. You gank maybe Lifestealer or the Quap, and then you take the Roche, and the other team can't really contest if you got the backup on the other side with the Bat Rider.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they'll probably look for a pick-off and then Roche, something like that. Do you think they're going to run the like the level 1 Roche, though? That's possible with just those 2 heroes, or not even bother? It's too obvious.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen My Intent level 1 Roche before, and it worked out for them. Well, I mean,
that's true.
The level 1 Roche worked out. They actually did lose that game, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's not the most obvious level 1 Roche lineup, but it can still be done.
Well, I think anytime you pick Wisp and Ursa, it's like, that's the possibility's there, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you get Overpower level 1 with
pretty much
with Fury Swipes, but it's going to be pretty hard to... There's not going to be no lifesteal from attacks coming out early on. Maybe if someone picks up a Headdress for some regen, or just pump a lot of salves and rotate the tanking, but I don't know, it would be a pretty hard level 1 Roche.
Yeah, and we're going to see the last pick for My Intent be a Weaver. I guess trying right now to take care of the... We've seen the Weaver against the Lifestealer time and time again. I'm not even sure if you can hear me, because
yeah, I can.
We have lag issues sometimes.
You popped out there for a second, but you were saying we've seen the Life Druid. I don't know what I'm saying. Lone Druid versus Weaver, and the
Weaver versus the Lifestealer.
Yes. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. That 80-minute game was draining.
It's yeah, you guys should check it out. It was actually a really exciting game. Like, just hanging on a thread there was that game, and it just ended up going one way. But you guys should check that out if you're watching this one.
Yeah, it'll be up on YouTube tomorrow.
Versatile hero. Yeah.
Oh, gotta fix my camera.
In the game.
You really should prepare for battle.
Okay, so I'm just go ahead and do the Dire, because I'm badass like that. Corey is going to be on the Lone Druid, taking that one up, so I guess he's the normal carry, so I'm not going to be taking that Lifestealer, so maybe they just took offense. Maybe Theory took offense to the number 1 Lifestealer.
Yeah, maybe.
And wants to prove you wrong. King Kraken on the Shadow Demon there has got some sentries already, so prepare to go against Weaver if that's the case. Easy setup's done with that Disruption into the Ice Path. Dimitri taking that Jakiro with some Observer Wards and the Ice Path, like I said. Queen Pain being played by Saibi in the middle lane, who's skilled Blink level 1. They are ready for this level 1 Roche. They're all prepared and Faded on the Lifestealer.
I feel like this is going to be hard, but maybe I'm just misreading it. I mean, they know they're in there.
What's
obviously
going on here?
I don't know. Just people chilling, just spending some time by the river there.
It's a bait.
Yeah, I think maybe they're just gonna bait it. And Corey could take a first blood here. Chicken MC is just running at him right now. Gonna get another attack in. He's got a Saguchi. He's gonna find a tower though. He's gonna be taking some hits. Lone Druid lives with barely any HP here, but the fight continues over on King Kraken. He's getting pretty low. Lots of shadow. 4 stacks of shadow poison. Wow, and I actually missed the first blood. I was looking at this team fight over
That
here.
could
Actually,
probably
wow,
kill
the
him, yeah.
poison 5 stacks at level 1 just did so much damage. So 2 kills go the way of Faded. Incarnate, maybe even 3 kills. A nice ice path to land. So 3 kills immediately go in the way of Faded. So pretty much the best thing they could have hoped for right there. Still enough mana on Chicken MC for him to get away.
Yeah, gonna take a whack there. There's the ice path. Now he's gonna use the Saguchi. But yeah, nice attempt there, I feel like, from my intent to bait out the Roche. They know it's coming, Faded, so they go and circle around there, actually split up. So they kind of had everything they needed, but yeah, Corey on the lone druid just escaping barely, using that bear perfectly. And, you know, 3 kills going the way of Faded. They get the first blood and another 2 kills. So
and each kill
really
went to
right
the 3 most important heroes for Faded. Actually, oh, those are last hits. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, King
Sorry,
Kraken got
yeah.
one, Dimitri got one, and one. The first blood was actually split.
Split, yeah, okay. Well, okay, I stand by that. 2 important heroes right there. Supports with money are dangerous early on in the game. Theory getting pretty low. He's got no mana, actually. I think they maybe could continue to chase, but they don't really know where King Kraken is over in the river. They're kind of being pushed off the lane.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Faded is doing an aggressive tri-lane here right now, because Ursa combined with the Wisp in a defensive tri-lane is actually super strong. Unfortunately, he did get the ground slam or the earth shock or whatever because of that level 1 fight, so missing out on Fury swipes right now. But I guess the ground what I keep calling that, earth shock, you know, strong in its own right in a tri-lane versus tri-lane.
Well, it's a hero we don't see that often, so we're not used to calling out his abilities. But yeah, almost level 2, and he'll get those Fury swipes, and he'll be pretty dangerous, actually. But that poison first, stacking up 5 stacks on like 3 people is King Kraken, and so he still has the poison now. And that's going to be a pretty strong lane harass, but with that Wisp tethered regen, I don't know how big of a deal that really is going to be.
Yeah, in this middle lane, I feel like this is a matchup that is kind of common. Sabi actually has 5 stacks on him right now, but with that blink, he's pretty much able to get away. As long as he gets the turn ahead of time for that blink. Orbit really wants to push his luck at another stack there.
7 stacks.
7 stacks. He might even be able to dive. I don't know if
8
Sabi can actually blink
It's gonna
away in
like be
time.
2 attacks. 9. So normally you want to back off when you find yourself at like 3 or 4. And I don't know, I feel like Orbit, even so early on, probably could have dove that. I mean, I guess the blink is still there, but could he even turn around fast enough? And in the top lane...
even if he does blink away, it's so short at level 1 that the range...
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even know if that gets you out of danger.
More tower hits, though, taken by Orbit. But anyway, in the top lane, what I thought you were going to say is we've seen the Weaver Lone Druid matchup a lot, which is also true, we have. And I think Weaver, when played right, can dominate this setting, especially since Corey wasn't given sentry wards by supports. If that Lone Druid has sentry wards, he dominates the lane hands down, but without him, it's kind of a toss-up, and it looks like Weaver right now is kind of... no, he's actually not winning at all, but he's not doing bad, that's for sure. He's getting an XP, and he's getting enough gold to, I guess, satisfy Weaver's needs. You don't really need much on a Weaver to be a tear, just level 7, level 4 Saguchi coming out.
Yeah, Sentry Ward actually is placed down. That's for Dire Ward, right? Looks
Oh,
like
am I? Yeah,
so.
I didn't even notice that. It was been in the creep wave the whole time. So that
I think
explains
he just
why.
got it though, with the chicken.
Yeah, when that bear gets entangled, you gotta pretty much have a kill opportunity every time that Weaver tries to Saguchi. And in the mid lane, wow, we just missed out on a ton of action here. It's like 2 kills.
Yeah, I don't even mind this buyback here from Saibi. He's gonna get back into lane a lot sooner. And this is 10 seconds right now that he just has free farm over the Bat Rider, which is something you don't really get a lot of in the middle lane against the Bat. So not a bad buyback. He's got 500 gold. He can go and buy those boots now. He does already have his bottle, so he can get this 4-minute rune. He can push this lane, get the 4-minute rune, get his boots, and then he's kind of got an advantage from that.
Well, Bat Rider was alive for his kill on Saibi, so he got the XP for that, where the Shadow Strike damage finished off Bat Rider, so, or maybe even the tower. They were pretty close when they died. So Saibi lost out on a little bit of experience there, well, but actually ahead of an experience after that 10-second grace period. And wow, I just missed another kill right after that pause, because the pause threw me. But looks like...
Must have been an entangle.
Like I was saying, as soon as that bear gets entangled, any opportunity that Weaver Saguchi just comes too close is an opportunity for a kill, because it's so squishy. 1 entangle and 2 attacks is literally all it takes. And it looks like Orbit with the aggression now. Gonna throw the flame, but it's a little too low. He's got the haste, so that's why he's trying to be aggressive and chase like that. But just gonna back off because he missed his flame break a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually interested to see how this tri-lane versus tri-lane is working out. Let's see, Lifestealer, Corey, or sorry, I just call him Corey. Theory has 17 hits, last hits there, and the Ursa only with 13. So I guess it's the aggressive is working out for them. They just have so much setup and you know, burst down potential with that disruption into the ice path, and then Lifestealer going crazy with the open wounds. So if they catch anyone out of position, they pretty much got it. And I think they want to contest this stack here. Looks like 3 stacks here.
Yeah, wow, that is really stacked up. It's going to be hard to kill early on, though, because there's an Alpha Wolf in there, and it just does so much damage. But Chicken MC getting destroyed in the top lane, actually, right now by Corey here on the Lone Druid. The sentry's down, like I mentioned, even though I didn't notice they were there, because I might be losing my mind. But Corey picking up another kill, and Batrider in the mid lane actually diving past. Going to TP out now. Shadow Strike damage, not going to be enough to kill him this time. Actually, it probably would have been, but he TP's back to base.
Yeah, it definitely would have been. Fully, you know, the whole thing was pretty much on. I think he pretty much would have taken full. Actually, he could have maybe bottled through a few of those, but yeah, just taking the safe route, TPing back and getting his bottle to just give him back up to full life. Looks like he wants to head top now.
Yeah, trying to get things started elsewhere. So he's done 2 kills in the mid lane here. He's got his tranquil boots up, so he's pretty fast, 365 move speed. Not going to be that close to a blink, especially if he's not farming, but going to try to maybe get team fights that way. Or just try to shut down Corey, as Corey's getting pretty strong, and he's not in ult form right now. I've seen Lone Druids do this occasionally where you just max Q and E if you don't really think you need your ult form. Usually in the situation where you're 1v1 and the top lane, you're not going to really expect ganks because there's 6 people in the bottom lane. But level 9, he'll be getting that ult form for sure. And looks like Jamie D going to get caught out. The tether is going to land, but it's not really going to teleport IO anywhere, and Lifestealer Theory going to pick up a kill there on Jamie D. So, and someone messaged me on Steam. They're probably yelling at me for missing kills, and I apologize.
Looks like Saibi's rotating bottom as well. So they just got a kill on the IO, and you know they want to keep it going. They just want to get another kill and really shut this Ursa down before he can get anything. There is an open wounds up, but I don't think there's enough mana for both. No. So here they go on Incarnate. Yeah,
Incarnate gonna get caught in the ice path. He's getting pretty low. Sonic Wave used. Wand charge, almost enough to buy some time into the trees, but not gonna be there. Lopert in a lot of trouble. He's gonna be taken down as well. So Dimitri picking up the kill on Lopert, as well as Queen of Pain picking up the kill on Incarnate here. And Lone Druid actually gets another. He gets a kill on top lane. He's got 5 stacks. The Batrider trying to dive, doing a lot of damage. I'm assuming an Entangle was thrown out. Some Root Gaming stuff coming from Corey.
It must be, because this is pretty unheard of that you know, the Lone Druid is going to kill the Weaver twice and kill the Batrider once. So you know, it does have phase boots though on the Spirit Bear, so that's probably why he was just able to chase down the bat and soak up a lot of the damage.
And Tranquil on himself, so everything he needs for this early game already.
Yeah, Orbit didn't even use like the lasso, didn't even get in position to do it.
Yeah, so 10-2 now. Maybe it's time to check that gold graph, and I'm sure I'll miss a kill while doing this. So I'll do it quickly. 4K gold advantage for the Dire of Fade, and 4K XP advantage as well. And looks like
bottom.
Orbit is here. Gonna lasso through the rage, and then the tether stun to follow, and that maybe not. He's gonna juke through the ice path. Where's the tether stun? He hasn't been tether stunned yet, and he won't be tether stunned. A flame break shoots him a little sideways, not completely backwards like Orbit intended.
Oh no!
So Faded Theory actually gonna get away. King Kraken running through the river. Gonna have a little bit of backup by Saibi there so that Orbit won't jump on him.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit of a miscommunication from my intent. I think maybe 2 of them already thought that Lifestealer was going to go down, no problem, but just able to live, you know, just with the crack health left, and they just got a little bit greedy and tried to take down Dimitri as well. So maybe if they just focused the Lifestealer, they would have been able to take him out. But Faded just doing a really good job this game of, you know, they're up 10-2. They've had a really good start. They're even starting to stack their Ancients right now, is King Kraken. Yeah, and the Lone Druid will have no problem taking that down.
The farm right now on Corey and Saibi is pretty nuts. 61 farm, or 61 last hits at 9 minutes in the top lane, which is kind of to be expected, but maybe not the 3 kills. And then 46 last hits in the mid lane on Saibi this early is pretty impressive, as well as a kill. But unfortunately 2 deaths for Saibi.
Oh, top, another Entangle.
So Entangle onto Orbit. Can we continue the chase? No, I think Corey's playing a little passive. He doesn't really know exactly where all of my intent is, but probably could have got the kill there maybe. He is in his ultimate form, so the right clicks from Corey himself aren't really going to be there. It's just pretty much all Bear at this point, as he's in a more of a defensive stance for ganks.
Doing a really good job though of just
picked up a mithril hammer.
That Bear.
Looks like he's rushing the
I
Mjolnir.
guess going for that Maelstrom build. Yeah. Instead of the armlet, that's kind of refreshing.
Well, actually, I thought that one game too, and I saw them go Maelstrom into the armlet and then finish the Mjolnir, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I mean, you get attack speed off the Maelstrom, and that proc is pretty nuts, so...
Yeah, I like that better than the armlet, actually. I mean, it's great to go for both anyway, but...
Yeah, but with
looks like they're going bottom lane on Incarnate.
In the bot lane, Incarnate's put under. The Soul Catch lands. The Sonic Wave is there. He gets burst down pretty quickly, able to survive a little bit longer. Io gonna go down as well, just explodes to a ball of nature. Faded gonna get lasted up by Orbit, probably gonna go down here, but Dimitri not really gonna worry. Tried to throw an ice path, but he did go down. Theory, 2, 1, open wounds onto Orbit, not gonna be able to get into the trees, so Orbit gonna go down, but Chicken MC's here. Maybe he can get Cybe, I'm not sure. He's got that backtrack, so he can kind of go crazy. He's gonna have to use it. Can he continue the chase? Maybe not. Lopert trying to get some auto attacks in there. Meanwhile, this fight on the bot lane kind of going the way of Faded, and Corey on the Lone Druid just pushing that top tier 2 down. The Bear just doing a ton of push. It's going to go down. So this trade very much favors Faded here. Winning a team fight and getting a tier 2.
Definitely. Yeah, I gotta say, these Sonic Waves by Cybe right now have been unreal. I think catching 3 people as well as 3 people in his Scream of Pain, and he got a double kill rewarded for that, and then he also picked up the Bat Rider a little bit later on. And yeah, like you said, the tier 2 tower up top going down, that's the strength of the Lone Druid right now. Just with that early farm, he's got the Maelstrom. It's actually on his person right now instead of the Bear. Maybe do you expect that to be switched over? You probably know more about Lone Druids than I do.
Are you sure? I'm 0-7 on Lone Druid in matchmaking. Although I blame my team for the majority of those.
But you play StarCraft, so you...
Yeah, no, I'm actually not so bad at Lone Druid. I mean, obviously the Mjolnir's going to do more on the Bear, and yeah, there he switches it over. I guess he just had it on himself, so maybe they wouldn't see, or I don't know. Or it's easier to deliver to you, because the chicken won't deliver to your Bear unless you do it by hand.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get flamed by, like, StarCraft players who are like, it doesn't take micro to play Lone Druid.
a little bit.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, let's be honest. StarCraft 2 is way easier than StarCraft 1, so...
Oh, Orbit's going here on King Kraken.
Yeah, it looks like he is gonna... And he's tethered to the Wisp, so Jamie D gets that tether stun, and it looks like the balls may just be enough here from Wisp.
Strange to say,
or Io, excuse us. Being wishy-washy, and it looks like Dimitri
Dimitri
here is still on the
too.
run. Throws an ice path, so they can't really chase, but a nice dodge there by Jamie just to run by. Telekinesis by Lopert, but Theory's here as well. Can there be a Macropyre? Yeah, the Macropyre is laid down. Dimitri kind of wants to run back into it, but with that turn speed, so slow right now, and looks like, what was that, Rage stolen there by Lopert, so
yeah.
He'll have a little bit of more maneuverability. Corey trying to join the fight. What can he do here? Bear's got Phase, it's got Maelstrom. Trying to chase Chicken MC, Root Gaming, I don't know. Bear kind of goes the wrong way, now it's just on Orbit.
Decides to go for Lopert.
Yeah, I guess he's going on Lopert here. Cybe's still running. Lopert's got that rage, but it doesn't really matter if the Entangle lands. It's about time for an Entangle. Doesn't need it. The last hit's there. Bear summoned back to around Corey to continue the chase the other direction onto Orbit. Orbit's Firefly runs out. He's got the Flame Break to buy some time. He actually uses it to kill Cybe instead. So forget buying time. But he's going to go down. I mean, really fighting to the death there is Orbit, so making the best of a bad situation. But and Cybe with the second buyback of the game.
Yeah, you know what? Not a bad exchange there for my intent. They lose some heroes. You know, they've already been down some heroes anyway, so to just get an even exchange is kind of going to benefit them a little bit. Even though they did lose the bottom tower and the Lone Druid survived the whole fight. He's got 2,000 gold right now, does Corey.
And let's check his level compared to everyone else. He's level 12, Orbit 11, Cybe 10. So he's 4 levels ahead of Chicken MC, which is the other carry. Or level 7. 5 levels ahead of Incarnate on the Ursa right now, getting pretty shut out. And I gotta say, I really like the Ursa pick, just because it's fun, but kind of showing you why Ursa is not that common of a pick in professional Dota scene.
Yeah, the laning is just a little bit too weak. Probably would be suited for the jungle, actually, a little bit better. I mean, obviously that's the case, but you know, it's not always an option to just throw someone into the jungle with this.
Well, that Ursa can be that fifth like pocket strat pick when you got two strong duo lanes. You're outlaning them just as the pick. But anyway, CEVO with another big play. 2-man Scream of Pain, 2-man Sonic Wave, doing a ton of damage. That's like 1.5k damage burst right there just from CEVO, and Corey picking up a mega kill off of that as well, killing the Loper behind the tier 2. Chicken MC's there, gonna try to do what he can do, chase King Kraken. He's got that backtrack up. He can only Saguchi. He can't Saguchi again. If he does, he's got to run. He can Saguchi for the kill. Now he doesn't have mana for that backtrack, but his mana regen's pretty high, so he may go down here. Oh, there's the backtrack. He just got the mana, so that's why he's rocking those 2 Sages masks. So Chicken MC picking up a kill there on King Kraken. But not going to be enough, I don't believe, to save this tower. That bear. The Fortify, though, will come into effect there. They're going to have to back off. But that bear demolishing towers right now.
It's not in high range either.
Might go for a Radiance, honestly, the game Corey's having on this Lone Druid.
Yeah, he definitely could. But, you know, I don't know if it's if that's what he'll do. He could just buy a straight armlet, so I feel like the armlet actually would work out a little bit better. But yeah, the Radiance is going to do tons of damage, especially these squishy supports like Jamie D, 500 health or 600 health. Chicken MC only has 700 health. He is a Weaver, so can usually get out of range, but just everyone's so squishy this early on in the game, even though it is 16 minutes. You know, Lopert's pretty squishy himself on the Rubik, so
well,
the Radiance
my intent pretty
awesome,
underleveled right now.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like just getting an armlet, like, you get this Roche and you have the armlet as well, then you take down those tier 2 towers, no problem. And if you get a Radiance, you gotta wait like usually, I don't know, about 4 minutes to probably get that up and be ready to push.
Yeah, that is true. So the Roche attempt is going here. I'm not entirely sure if my intent's aware. They do have a ward here, which we'll give vision to about here. So they saw them walking in, but I don't know if they can really do anything about it. That Nakes has an armlet up now too, doing so much damage. He's also got a Mithril Hammer, so it looks like he'll be going for that Phase Deso build. And they're going to actually smoke out, so Roche goes down at 1650. Corey picking up the Aegis, because his bear's doing a lot right now, so if he goes down, his bear is still just going to be wailing on people. And I wish I could click on his bear, or knew where it was. Did it die in that, and he has yet to resummon? Or? Oh no, there it is, there it is.
Like right beside him.
So 4k gold right now. Maybe
4k gold.
Maybe they're gonna just take another fight without buying that and see how it goes. And maybe they win the fight. Corey's got enough to buy that Radiance straight up without farming for another 4 minutes.
Yeah, that is a gamble though, because if you lose, it'll really set you back. But if he just farms up for like 1 more minute, 2 more minutes, then he's gonna have a Radiance full out. So I feel like that might even be the best choice. But they just have such an advantage right now. What is this? 13k gold advantage. So might as well push down some towers while they can, like you said.
He bought the Hyperstone, so he's just going to finish that MJ. So not going for the Radiance, which is pretty understandable at this point. I mean, pretty much the job that Radiance would do is to push down the outer towers. Already done. 20-7 right now. In theory, going in deep, getting a kill. Incarnate going to go as well. Nice Macropire layered up there. Chicken MC trying to run out and can't really escape. Macropire in the way. Gonna backtrack into a Scream of Pain and a nice offensive blink by CEVO and the Scream of Pain to follow up. Gonna take out Chicken MC on the Weaver. And this is gonna be the death of the tier 3, but Orbit's here. Orbit's looking for blood. Maybe he can just get the bear. I don't know. It'll be on cooldown for a while if he does.
Did you see that?
No, what are you oohing on about?
Did you see that disruption? Oh my god.
Must I repeat myself?
That's like the biggest circle ever. Disruption.
I didn't see it. He's a pretty mean Shadow Demon.
What? Well, I mean, like,
oh, just the
actual like,
animation of it
for the disruption.
Who'd he put under?
Yeah, Orbit, Batrider.
Maybe because he was Fireflied when it happened or something.
Yeah, I think so. It was like a big circle. But yeah, whatever. Corey's gonna have his. Why doesn't he just buy the Mjolnir then? If he has the gold.
Maybe he's going AC. I'm not really sure. He just likes having this much gold
for a long time.
Yeah, that could be the problem as well. And the stupid chicken from Dimitri, I hate it so much. The spider web's always bugging out.
Oh yeah, it is really cool.
And yeah, it's sweet when it's not bugging out, but
yeah.
Orchid almost done on Chicken MC, so despite having not the best game, kind of losing top and then not really having a place to go, but a 20-minute Orchid for an offlane Weaver, not the worst. It was a one-on-one offlane, but a one-on-one offlane Weaver is expected to lose.
Yeah, we really haven't even been looking at what Cybe's gonna go for.
He's just
been playing so well. Yeah, that doesn't even matter what he goes for. I feel that way a lot.
Incarnate's in trouble here.
There's just
the armlets there, the open wounds. Can we get a Maelstrom proc? One more attack here. Oh, the tether lasso combination from the supports of My Intent. Gonna save Incarnate's life, and actually Theory way overextended now. Nice armlet toggle though, but gonna be picked up by Lopert. Can't toggle his way out of that one. Gonna go down. King Kraken taking this time to ward. Warding up that high cliff. Gonna have some nice vision.
AC, full AC on Lundred.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe. Oh, I did say that actually, right? I said that. He was gonna maybe just buy that AC straight up.
We thought he was gonna. Oh, true. I thought it was gonna be a Mjolnir, but yeah, that's pretty much a sick item. Does that stay on your hero? No, that goes on the bear too.
Well, later on you put it on your hero because they're gonna focus you, but he's also got the cloak on himself to take about 15% spell resistance. But I think it only gives like 11 or 12. There's a big thread on the subreddit about that. How the spell resistance in Dota 2 is programmed in kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. But like My Intent is right now just being forced to turtle up completely. The only one who can venture out a little bit is Orbit on that Batrider, who does not have his 4-staff yet. Pretty close. That's going to be huge. He can probably pick off... Oh, big Screaming Pain there by Loper.
Did it even hurt the bear? That was weird.
Wave. I think he just wanted to use it before it ran out.
The bear's getting pretty low. It's going to go down. So 100 gold fed from Corey, but he's not really too concerned about it. Just going to summon up the bear and try to push. Tier 3 towers only got 200 health. The bear can just take this out. It's not a big deal. The Fortify's popped to buy some more time for My Intent to try to figure out what they want to do here. Orbit's got that lasso. Theory's in there. He's going one-on-one with Incarnate. He's lassoed up. Theory may go down. No, he's not going to go down. The Sonic Wave from CEVO going to be enough to take on Incarnate, who buys back. Now Corey's here behind the racks, trying to get Loper. Loper throws out yet another Sonic Wave. Looks like he re-stole it. So nice steals by Loper. CEVO going to go down. Dimitri's down as well. I also 2 down for My Intent, but they bought back. Corey going to go down. He's got the Aegis. The Bear's trying to do some work, actually. Bear's just going to run because he doesn't have the resummon. And I think Corey gonna take the fall here. Fury Swipes is just absurd. And King Kraken needs to get himself out of here because he's gonna go down too. So yeah, Jamie D taking that, and Weaver taking out Nakes in the mid lane. So a nice defense. The tier 3 is down. Faded still with a large advantage right now, and I think with that tier 3 tower down, they can maybe just march back in. Or farm up till the next rush. It's like 4 minutes.
Yeah, good defense there from My Intent. I mean, they did everything they could. They bought back a few times. Who was it that bought back? Orbit?
Ursa and Io, I think? Once or Io and
another one.
Orbit and Incarnate?
Yeah,
I can check.
Lots of buybacks, but they saved their Raxes and got a few kills, actually. Chicken MC just picks up a tower now, so, you know, it's not really over right now for My Intent. They have the Orchid up. They've got some good gold on Chicken MC, but oh, he just gets
nice sheepstick, and here comes the burst by CEVO.
No.
And there's the backtrack. So CEVO gonna be able to
return.
Oh, CEVO maybe gonna go down here. No, the Orchid damage wasn't enough to proc his death. Theory picks up a kill on Loper.
Goes for it though.
And all the supports here on Orbit. Orbit gonna 4-staff. Looks like the chicken just brought him that 4-staff.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep, Chicken MC though does pick up CEVO, so really just a Queen of Pain for Rubik right now. That's a good trade for My Intent. They're definitely going to take that. Chicken MC going to look towards his next item. He's got 2,400 gold right now, so...
Probably Demon
Edge,
I'd have to
it's
imagine.
not over yet.
Or Lincoln's, I guess.
Yeah.
But let's check the gold graph out. It's starting to swing back towards equilibrium, which obviously favors My Intent. So we had about a 2k... No, about a 5k gold swing off of those last events, but XP... really telling the tale here from about a 12k to a 6k. So 6k XP swing in the favor of My Intent.
Yeah, like you said, experience definitely telling it better. The gold, I mean, they're still gonna get gold right now is faded, so I guess that, yeah, like you said, that gold graph. But what did Chicken MC buy? He buys an ultimate orb. So is this gonna be the latest Lincolns of his life, or is this gonna be a sheepstick?
I don't know if, I mean, Lincoln's is so good. It's late, but it's never really too late.
They want to kill CEVO here.
And they could find him with the Orchid and the lasso damage. There's a Saguchi through. Gonna get that Saguchi damage, drop the Orchid. There it is. Geminate attack. And this is going to be the death of Cybe. Actually, all 5 here for my intent. I didn't really notice the rest of them walking over. But a big kill there and actually going the way of Incarnate. So let's check out his levels. He's level 11. He's still 5 levels behind that lone druid. Oh, that was a Wisp gank. That's why there was all 5.
Yeah. I think Loper might have been chilling around somewhere.
Yeah, Loper was around, but...
He's actually got 3 wards, so needs to just kind of get those out there. Now that they're... You know, now that the Queen of Pain's dead, he's got a little bit of room, but I guess just going to hold on to them for a bit. Maybe has a better idea. Maybe
they've got one
ward
across the river right now, so he doesn't really need any more wards on the bottom half of the map where all their tower control's kind of gone anyway, and they're not really going to be there.
Yeah.
So he's rolling up top to maybe try to put a ward. Probably on the rune, the top rune spawn, and then maybe across mid or into their jungle. He actually puts one here to watch the rotation since they have lost all of their outer towers and one tier 3.
Yeah, that's a good ward. Like you said, covers the rotation, and also, you know, it's not gonna be expected. It's not really gonna get dewarded, so I like that one.
Yeah, I was thinking lately, like, I'm gonna stop putting traditional wards. I'm just gonna go avant-garde warding from now on when I play games, because everyone is so well versed on how to deward all the spots right now. So I think those wards really pay off.
But they're so common because they're so good, you know.
Yeah, obviously they're the better spots, but
yeah, I know. Well, it's not really like about. I guess it is a little bit about dewarding and stuff. Chicken MC gonna get himself a haste in a dangerous position.
And it looks like there is gonna be a deward on this. Just put down here. Oh no! They're gonna take out the sentry, so this ward lives. The little ward that could with 55 HP, gonna stay alive. Urn up on the Wisp. Hasn't bought a bottle yet. I mean, 600 gold. He could buy it now, and he's kind of stocked on wards. And you've already mentioned Lopert holding on to 2, so they're set on wards for a long while. And the bottle on Wisp is pretty strong, but normally you see it before this point in the game, so not gonna go for it. I don't think. Just gonna save those mana boots.
Yeah, probably. It looks like a Roche is just gonna go down in under 10 seconds, pretty much. Gonna go to Corey again.
Smoking out again here. Has the bear got anything new yet? Let's check it out.
No, I've been checking, but I wouldn't even mind the Aegis going on Theory. Just let lifesteal. He'll be able to stand on the front line. Something that Corey can't really do, because as soon as they can just ignore the main hero. I mean, the bear's gonna be doing tons of damage, but if they just ignore him and then kill him after like they did in that last fight, then the Aegis really doesn't do much.
Alright, so my intent,
because the bear runs around.
They regained a lot of ground, but will they be able to defend this here? The buybacks aren't going to be there. Actually, they will be there. The buybacks are there again this time. The fortify is used. The bear can probably continue just to wail on that Rax, but no, Incarnate going to get stunned up. Nice Sonic Wave from Cybe yet again. Macro Pyre by Dimitri is down, taking a lot of damages. Incarnate. Theory might be down as well. Theory actually going to get Flame Breaked and then Infest while still in the air into King Kraken. Chicken MC is going to go down. Buyback by Incarnate, so he dropped as well. The bear just doing work on the Rax. So the mid-Rax is down here. More buybacks. Just buybacks like Cray, but Root Gaming, Incarnate getting entangled up right away, and that's a double kill for Corey. He's getting pretty low right now, but he's still got the Aegis. Another entangle onto Orbit. My intent's got to be furious at the Spirit Bear right now, even though it's the cutest panda in existence, and the team fight's still continuing. Cybe throwing out tons of damage. King Kraken just throwing out poison. So the Aegis is popped. Aw, little Spirit Bear. Died as well. It's a funny death animation. But instantly respawn, instantly resummons the bear. And that is a mid-rax down. And about 7 kills going the way of Faded right now. I think that was 4 or 5 buybacks. And then 3 heroes still down. The bear trying to chase into the trees, but Orbit with that flame break and that tether speed. Oh, where's Theory at? I didn't even see.
There's Theory.
He's got that basher up.
Gonna get lassoed.
Yeah, so Theory is gonna go down, but this looks like the... Oh, wow, not even gonna get the tier 3 tower. So 1 lane of racks and a lot of kills going the way of Faded right now. So we can see a sharp curve back in that XP graph going from 3k all the way back up to almost 10k now. And probably will continue to grow.
Well, it looks like Incarnate wants blood here. King Kraken gonna try to be a...
And he's gonna get out. I mean, no stuns there on Incarnate. Although it only would have taken about 2 hits, I think, especially coming out of Shadowblade.
Yeah, exactly. So that fight there, that Rax, you know, The tier 3 tower really made a difference this time. All the heroes kind of surviving, but the racks going down anyway. So when they did die, and you know, like buyback, like you mentioned, they all had it. It's just the racks was just free to go down. So my intent dying a little too late there, and just losing the racks and almost their tier 3 tower up top.
Yeah, I think if maybe they didn't lose that tier 3 as early as they did, then they maybe could have defended that push. But I mean, Corey right now, he's 5k net worth ahead of Theory, who is almost 2k ahead of Cybi, who's 1k ahead of Chicken MC, and finally we find a player for my intent on the net worth graph.
Yeah, going for that Lincoln's after all. Ooh, they want to chase down Orbit here. The sheep stick will not be used.
Now,
and Cybi's going for BKB now.
Yeah, pretty much the smartest thing to do, despite the lasso. I mean,
yeah,
lasso going to be used on Theory,
well,
pretty much
yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah, it makes, you know, it makes Orbit choose between either the Queen of Pain or Theory. So if he has to make that decision, that's just one more thing to think about. And in a split-second decision, like a team fight, yeah, exactly, can make all the difference.
So we push the push on the bot lane here is Faded, arguably the easier lane to push. So they say.
Agree.
Why is that? I don't know, just because the mid lane you're kind of in a valley, the high ground on one side you can get flanked a lot easier. And you've got this high ground to retreat to if you're in the bot lane.
Yeah, the high ground is pretty key. You can like just go back to it and smoke or something like that.
Yeah. So the bear has a basher on.
The bear
right
right now has, yeah, the basher. We have such same thing to talk about.
Well, and there's delay in here, so it's kind of annoying than the Dota TV.
Yeah. How do professional casters deal with that?
I don't know. Someone should tell us. They don't. They use the Skype and route it into the end game, but I don't have the equipment to do that.
Ah, true.
Maybe one day soon. Bear wailing on the tower, gonna get summoned back. Is the resummon there? Yeah, resummon is there in case the bear does die, which it may actually go down here. Lasso onto Theory. Corey gonna have to decide if he wants to resummon that bear. Theory gonna rage out of that though. He's gonna be looks like just fine. King Kraken getting pretty low. Theory and Fest, he's back into full health now. Wailing on Incarnate, and Incarnate's gonna go down. Jamie D getting pretty low as well. Orbit's still there. Was that a Cybi Scream of Pain? I believe it was. So 3 down, no one dead on Faded right now. This is going to be the bot Rax. And it looks like we might find ourselves going into a game 3 here. Theory actually picking up the double kill.
Pretty much.
Also with the basher.
I gotta give that team fight MVP to King Kraken there with a huge disruption on Theory before, right before he was force staffed away by Orbit, and that pretty much led Theory to be full health, like you mentioned at the end of that. And that's game.
Yes, it is, and we'll see you guys in Game 3. Hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for Game 3. Loser of this match will be knocked out of the tournament, so a lot on the line here. And the winner of this actually goes to play Nexus Gaming.
Yep. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was silent after that. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Oh well. Just watch the cast anyway.
Yeah, it's not like it was an 80-minute game or anything.
Nah.
Alright, anyway, we're out of here. See you in Game 3.